All right. Well, thank everybody for joining me on my podcast today, Rapping with Your Fave Granny. And I'm thankful for the guest that I have today for many reasons that I'll go through throughout this interview. But thank you, first of all, for taking the time out to talk to me. I really appreciate that. I know you're really busy, so that means a lot. Um, so first of all, let's start out with you introducing yourself to everybody and what you do for a living.
My name is Josh Butler, and what I do for a living is a bunch of things. I play football for the Dallas Cowboys. That's my main job. I also do social media, and I make music, and I've done acting, but I haven't done it recently. But that's my main three things, my main four things now. That's all I pretty much do.
Like that plate is full.
Hmm.
God, that's a lot. I got, I'm a teacher. I'm an
Yep.
in-school suspension teacher. And I Uber and then I do my social media and that's like a lot. So you got way more going on than I do.
You got a
Before
lot.
we say what?
You got a lot too.
Yeah, I do. I do. I'm just trying to figure it all out. Taking me forever to figure it out, but I'm trying.
Yep.
Before we get too much into your career and all that, I want to give a shout out to Roxy and Remy.
Yeah, that right
Um, I was gonna say where they at because I want to
there.
see
Remy right there asleep.
if y'all don't know Roxy and Remy, you got to follow Josh on his social media because these dogs they have a personality of their own and they're awesome.
No.
Um, are these social emotional support animals for you?
Uh, I actually got them just to be service dogs in general. So, when I was in college, they went through that little process and everything, and I went through the process of getting them to be just my service animals.
Okay, that's what's up. They're very loyal. You can tell that the love is there mutually
Hmm.
between all three of you. And I also saw a few times because I've been following you for a few years, and you do you still and I you did have like a partnership with like adoption agencies or something.
I wouldn't say a partnership, but I was pretty much just working with them to get more dogs and stuff, or like animals in general. But yeah, a lot of people know me just working with dogs, so I was getting a lot of dogs adopted. I went to Baltimore in it was like Project Runway, something like that, and I
Yeah,
did that, and it was like that. Another humane society out here in Texas. A couple of people reached out and stuff like that, so just been able to put that out, and people out in California when I was staying out there, and just helping animals find homes. That was the main thing.
that's all right. And you did good doing that too, right?
Hmm.
Had a lot of animals. They were coming from shelters.
Yeah, from shelters.
You was in Baltimore, bro. You was right up the street from me, like
I think this
2 hours.
was in April or
You was right here
March.
just that recent.
Yeah, that was early in the year.
I would have drove up there to meet you.
Yeah, I didn't know where you
Um,
was at the time.
yeah, I'm in Virginia, Richmond, Virginia.
I know now.
um, so I'm gonna start off by just saying that you're an inspiration. Like I know to many people, to me, I remember falling in love with you a while back when I watched you come from a really hard place. Um, and I was truly concerned about you, you know what I mean? And I did reach out to you, and I'm sure many others did too, just to let you know if ever you need anything or whatever, I would be here.
Yeah.
You responded, so that was cool. And that's like forever opened. Um, Currently, like you just came from a hard place in your life to living your dream right now.
Hmm.
Like your dream, if I'm not mistaken, was to play for the Dallas Cowboys, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, just coming from a place like that where it's super depressed and having a lot of mental battles is tough. And the main thing is just finding the right people or the right sources to get that actual help. The first step was to admitting that I'm not okay, you know. And that's the main thing. A lot of people try to deal with that stuff on their own, and majority of the time you can't do it on your own. Everybody needs something. Everybody needs somebody, no matter if it's like a family member or somebody like a therapist or something. But there are people out there that go through the same things that you go through. You're not alone. You're never alone, and it's never as bad as you think, because somebody else can wish they had the problems you had, you know. But my main thing was finding the right help, and then like going to therapy and um, actually wanting to get better mentally, and taking myself out of the environment or like the places I felt like I was overthinking or feeling down, you know. Just so say for instance, I'll just give an example. If I'm at home all day, I'll tell myself I gotta get outside. Like I'll overthink. I feel like I'm sad, I'm depressed in this one area, because what I learned from my therapist is that we tend to tie things together. Like say this room, for instance. I come in this room, I stream, I do my thing, I get work done. That's what this room is for. I go to the kitchen. The kitchen's just for cleaning, eating, whatever you want to do. So those are certain things. That's the same thing for going into a certain place, like in your bedroom, and you overthinking, you up all night, and you stressed out, all that stuff. That can be tied to every time you go in that room, then you'll feel like that because that's what you used to doing. You know,
Mhm.
so I tend to break that habit. If I'm starting to feel like that, I'm like, all right, let me go outside, let me go for a walk, let me do this, let me do something like that. Every time I get that feeling or emotion or thought, I try to distract myself by doing something else, like going for a walk. And going for a walk is super simple. I know a lot of people in a lot of areas can't do that, so be safe if you try to do something like that. Uh,
Thanks.
but my thing is just trying to distract your mind the healthy way. You don't have to rely on, oh, let's go out to clubs or parties, or that's suppressing it. Going to go clear your mind, not being on your phone, just walking and breathing is probably the best thing that you can possibly do. Water therapy, anything like a jacuzzis or cold tubs or just lukewarm water, stuff like that, that helps out for me at least. So I'm just giving that advice to anybody who want to try that too.
I haven't heard the water therapy. I actually have a master's. I have a 60-hour master's degree in marriage and family therapy, and I haven't heard of the water therapy. But I guess everybody studies. Every therapist studies different
Hmm.
therapeutic ways to handle mental health. I wasn't gonna pry, and I wasn't gonna get too much into that because I didn't know how much you wanted to divulge, but I have a lot of youth that follows me, as I'm sure you do too, with the gaming and everything. Um, so I think it's important that's talked about.
Yeah.
I get people that DM me a lot, telling me they were depressed, and until they saw a video of mine and it made them feel happy again, and stuff like that. So it's important to talk about, and I'm proud of you for doing that, and even getting the strength. And I don't know where all this came from, where you felt like you needed to reach out, because you could have very well went a different way,
Yeah.
and stayed in a depressed state. You know what I mean? A lot of people do. So I'm proud of you for getting the help that you felt like you needed, and getting to a better place, and ultimately living your freaking dream.
Yes. Definitely.
Living
Yeah.
your dream. That is
Definitely.
crazy. That's crazy. It's like such a joy to see, though, because
Yeah.
I
It
see it's
didn't it
almost
didn't
like I
happen
see you
overnight.
grow.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you seen the whole growth process. It did not happen overnight. A lot of people think it's gonna happen overnight. It took almost 3 years, 4 years just to get out of that funk, you know. And just my whole thing, I just never gave up. I wanted to so many times. Wanted to, it wasn't even about just my goals in life in general. It's just how I was
Hmm.
feeling. You know what I mean? Like I was okay doing what I was doing in California, working and stuff like that. Like I wasn't I wasn't depressed about not playing football, but but I had my goals of playing football. That wasn't the main thing. So it was just mental health in general.
Hmm.
That I was trying to work on. So it's not about like if you're not achieving your goals or nothing like that. It's just your overall health. So that's the main focus. so for people who don't understand that, like, it's not about like you just because you didn't achieve one goal or something that you had for yourself. Um, it's about your overall mental health, how you go about your day to day. I'm not at football practice right now, so I'm not gonna be depressed or nothing like that or whatever it may be. I can still feel good and change my mind just from anything. You know,
Mhm.
there's normal life. I live a normal life just like everybody else. You know, I can walk out in the street and be like, my knee hurt. This just I'm a normal person, bro. Like, there's
Right.
a lot of people don't realize that, like, just because you in social media or because you do a job or something like that, they tend to forget that you're a normal human being too. And that's why I like being so transparent on my social media. Is I post a lot and I do whatever I do. And a lot of people be like, "Oh, bro, you cool? You this, you that." I'm like, "Bro, I'm a normal person just like you. I breathe the same air. I put on the same clothes. I
Mhm.
do the same things you do. I gotta pay bills. I gotta get up. I gotta do the same thing. Just because my job is different, or just because you may see my life is a little bit different. I went through the same struggles you went through. I've lived in the same small houses, little apartments, whatever it could be, as you have. Everybody's done the same thing. It's just my turn in life to make it out, and it'll
That's
be
right.
your turn soon. So yeah.
That's right. I love it. I love it. So, so let me ask you this because I followed you for a while, and I did some research before this podcast because I was trying to figure out what I really wanted to ask that other people may want to know.
Mm.
And just one thing I ran across was, and I don't know if it was because it might have been when you was in college or whatever, but I read that you were a running back, a cornerback, and a defensive back.
Not in college, I didn't play running back, but I played corner and uh, did I play a little bit of no, I didn't. I just played mostly corner, nickel, and safety in college. But in
Hmm.
like high school and stuff, yeah, I did everything in high school.
And so now what are you now with the Dallas Cowboys?
Just a corner and a nickel. So I played,
Okay,
yeah, too.
okay. Yeah, I just was like, hold on, like, because it was like on two different sites for even for Dallas. It said cornerback for one, and then it said um the defensive back.
It's the same thing.
Oh, well, see, there you go.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were the same thing. I don't know a lot about football. My grandson played a lot, for high school and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but I just went and watched, and I'm like, run, run,
That's it. That's all you need to know.
down. That's all I know. So it's just amazing, and I am proud of you. I don't know if you have people around to tell you that how proud they are of you, but I am genuinely proud of your journey, and just keep freaking going. Is all I can say. Um, so the next question was talking about mental health, but we kind of covered that. But let's talk about brown skin, pretty brown
Let's
skin.
do it. Let's do it. I'm working on another album. I'm trying to get all my stuff together and get all the beats and pay for the beats and stuff from different producers and so I'm trying to work on another album, trying to get y'all 14 songs. They've been
Yes, sir.
asking. They've been
Old
asking.
old school album.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to do like that soul, that neo soul type of vibes and
Mhm.
type of songs I'm trying to make. I'm trying to make songs that you can dance to or songs you can have like play at a wedding. I gotta throw a few heartbreak songs in there, some relatable types of stuff. Luckily, for my last album that a lot of people had a few favorites on there, so I can kind of based on what they like and stuff like that off of there. I found a few good songs that I want to write, and I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it. I just got to find the time to go back out to California because that's where my engineer is at. He's in California. I rather knock them out quick. But
Right.
yeah, the making music part of it. I always loved music. As a kid, I started singing in public for the first time was probably in 2017. I got like put on the spot by my quarterback in college. He had because it was a guy who on the team named Jazz. and he actually like he was making music and he was known, like you know what I'm saying, known for doing that. So what happened was he was we was doing like this little event for one of our games, one of our little bowl games. We was doing an event and the guy asked our quarterback, he was like, which one of your teammates would be on The Voice if you know if they was ever to attend. And I'm sitting there chilling. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, oh boy got it because he that's what he do. That's what he made music. And then he said my name, and I was like, wait a minute. I've never sung in front of a crowd, other people, nothing. I was like, why did he say me? And I realized like I'd be saying I randomly sang in the locker room, I randomly sang in like the dorms and stuff. And then he
People were
said,
listening.
yeah, people were listening. He was listening. And so he said, and I sung Lean on Me in front of everybody. And then ever since then, it kind of like picked up with my confidence to be able to just do that in front of people. And then like I was like, all right, cool. And then like I started singing more on social media and stuff like that. And then around 2018, 2019, this girl named Elise, who I did my first song with, Closer. Me and her became friends on the internet. She said she like I don't know how she found me, but you know, Instagram is Instagram, and she
Mhm.
found me on there and seen that I was like singing. Like I was randomly singing. I ain't had no music, no nothing. Now I was like randomly singing gospel, singing whatever on there, and and she was like, "Oh, let's make music. I need to put out. Can you help me put out like promo stuff like that?" I was like, "Yeah, cool." And then when I found out when COVID hit, I was like, "I'm moving out to LA." She lived out there. When I got out there, I was like, "Hey, I'm in town. I really want to take this music stuff seriously." And she's like, "I bet." She put me onto her engineering. We made our first song, Closer. That hit the radio, everything. So it just kind of popped off, and I was like, "I bet." I'm in there. I'm in there with music. That song did really good, and it's still doing pretty good. Um, and
Brown
then
skin or the closer.
the Closer was my first one.
Okay.
Um, so after that, I was like, yeah, I can really take this music stuff seriously. Then I put out like two other songs. After that, that was 2012 and Easier for You. I put those two out to see how they do. I was like, all right, cool. And people start streaming it. They start messing with it. I was like, all right, I got something here. I got something going. Then I hit up the engineering like 2020, 2022. And I was like, "There, I want to do an album." And I had my shit ready already. And the song, Pretty Brown Skin, I didn't write it or nothing. I just went in there and just sung everything. Didn't
Wow,
stop.
that's
Didn't
great.
yeah. Didn't I just went in there. I listened to the beat, and I told him like the thing about my internet, like if I communicate with him how I want stuff done. I
Mhm.
'Cause I didn't know. I was new to the music stuff, so I was in there singing the whole background of Pretty Brown Skin the entire time. I was I like, all right, let's layer it, let's layer it, let's layer it. And then my dumb ass was trying to sing brown skin the entire time and then go over it again. He's like,
Oh, okay,
he's like,
okay.
I can just layer it to the whole throughout the whole song. I was like, all right. I was like, yeah, do that, dude. Do that. So I did that. And then I was like, I don't have no lyrics for this. I didn't write nothing down, but so I'm just gonna just sing whatever. But I knew the topic of what I wanted to sing about, and
Mhm,
a lot of people think it's just about a girl or nothing. It's just about brown skin people in general. So that's
mhm.
that's that was my whole point of making that song. But I'm so glad a lot of people start using it, and it popped off on the internet. TikTok picked up, and when it took me 2 years of promoting that song for it to finally pop off.
That's
And
crazy.
I remember, yeah, I remember watching like some interview with Tyler the Creator, and he was like he still promotes some of his old songs today.
Mhm,
And I remember like one of Lizzo's song popped off 3-4 years after she made it and stuff like that. So my
mhm.
thing was like to keep on going with that with the music stuff. It was like keep promoting, keep promoting, keep promoting. It took years, took 2 years for it to be like boom. All right, it hit something now. People like 22,000 some people using now on TikTok, and it's like at I'm almost close to 1 million streams with it, and it's like all right, this stuff really worked. You know what I mean? Like just never gave up on it, and then like more people, more following that I got, I kept promoting it, kept promoting it, kept promoting it. So there's new people, new ears, new listeners every single time that you grow your social media. And then my whole thing was just be like, all right, I posted it one time, I'm done. You know what I mean? Like I just kept posting it, and that was the main thing. And then like what I would do, how I would study making a strategy for promoting music, I would go and see like the people that was trending on TikTok, like JP or something like that. I'll go through all their videos, and all of their videos they had that same song on every single video. So not only was he pushing out content and stuff like that, or uh yeah, what was the guy name? He's like, and I don't understand, baby, why can't you? That guy, he used to do the same thing, put it out on every video. Russ, everybody put out the same. All the musicians and artists, they put every video they put out, that put up that one specific song the entire time until one video just goes viral. So that was my strategy, was just studying other artists and seeing what they was doing, because I don't have like a management team or nothing for music. So I was just trying to figure it out the best way possible. And then I know with like the algorithm and stuff, like it's very hard for me because I do so much stuff between football, the dogs, music, doing comedy skits or whatever. Um, my algorithm is a little different. So when my
Mm.
music stuff started popping off and people started asking me like, when you gonna make more music? When you go do this? When you go do that? I was like, man, this is a blessing, because I would have never thought that people would actually mess with my music like that. Like, I understand like the football stuff, I understand like the dogs and everything else, but I was like, my music though, I was like, y'all really are
Right.
listening to it. You know what I mean? Like people are really asking me when I'm gonna make another album, when I'm gonna make more songs. And I was like, bro, I gotta get back on I gotta get to it. I gotta start like putting stuff out. um I want to get to the point to where like I actually learn how to mix and master and do this stuff myself. That way I can put out my own songs probably like once a month, and I'll just keep doing that as soon
Like
as I learn.
a home studio and everything.
Yeah, as soon as I learn, I can, if I get somebody to teach me or whatever it may be, and I find like my right little, you know what I mean,
Mm.
everything, I start doing that from home. I start doing I'll make a song once a month, every month, and just keep on putting out songs, putting out songs, putting out songs. And as long as I got that, I feel like I'll be unstoppable with the music stuff. And it eventually be like I can just be an independent artist, and I don't have to do no tours, no nothing, just YouTube videos and putting it out on the internet.
Do you want to do any tours?
I'm I feel like I don't need to. And especially if I'm doing the life that I'm doing right now. I feel like I don't need to, but I would. I would most definitely, especially while I'm playing football. I could just envision it now, type of thing, and be like, oh, this NFL player is going on tour. And then I say like, what's it? Post Malone is a really big Dallas Cowboy fan, and what if I make a song with him or something like that? And we put a song or something together. I go, and he put me out on tour or something like that. That would be something that I can imagine. You know what I
That's
mean?
just
So like,
lit.
yeah, like NFL player goes with Post Malone. He also makes music, and now I'm known for this big music stuff. And then next thing you know, I'm doing the national anthem or something. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
I just go about my day envisioning stuff like that, and like this is a real life possibility. Stuff can really like happen for me like that because of the position that I've been able to put myself in, and then work so hard to get myself to.
Yep. Um, and I don't have brown skin or anything, but my soul is brown. My heart is brown, and I really loved that song when I first heard it. Pretty brown skin. And
Hmm.
yeah, I could see where people would initially think it was about a woman, but if you listen to the words, especially the part when you were talking about I don't remember exactly how it went, but like all the different colors of the brown skin. You said something like that. Your sound went out. Sounds out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Uh, the different shades and different ways. Yeah, I was just
yeah.
like I said, I was just singing on there. My whole thing was just make a song. And people would, and I don't know, you know how people is on the internet, and they're like everybody. I see people using it, and it'll be like light skinned woman or something. They're like, "You're not even brown skin." I'm like, bro, the whole point of the song is like, it's like, bro, brown is
Appreciate.
brown. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like that's the whole point. The whole point is to make everybody feel comfortable.
yeah.
And it's like, you know, people gonna do their own thing on the internet, and I'm not gonna correct them. Sometimes hate traction is good traction still. As long as they streaming that song, I don't care. I don't care.
Sometimes I try to avoid. Sometimes I don't respond to the hate. I actually just block them. But
I respond to it. That's a good. I ain't gonna lie.
sometimes
Like I
I
said,
do.
that traction from the hate be working. It work real well. Like I had to learn that the hard way because I used to get so offended. They used to make me rage out on the internet. I would be like, man,
Mhm.
blah blah this, blah blah that. And I was
Yeah,
like, I started, like I said, just studying other people, seeing other people on the internet. I was like, it's like as long as they hating, they get the most views because other people want to support you and stuff like that
yeah,
after.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? They were like, and I was like, that is so true. That is so true. And what I've
Yeah.
noticed, because like when we was getting a lot of hate on the internet for stuff that I was doing with me and my dogs, and was doing like the little ski mask stuff, or was like running the hallways or whatever, we was getting a lot of hate. And then I started responding to them, and just my response was just making more videos to it, and it just kept going bigger and bigger, and it was getting us more followers or whatever it may be. And like I never would say anything specific, but my thing was just like, I'm gonna keep doing it. There's nothing you can do. You can't stop me. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So that was my response, and I started thinking like, bro, this this is crazy. Like I'm getting more support from, yeah.
Somebody said something today. Let me see if I can pull it up right quick on my YouTube, and I fucking I come back with some shit sometimes. Uh, it says, "Easy was a drug dealer gone rapper. What kind of drugs you got, lady?" And I said, "The kind your mama took when she had you." So I come back with shit like that. Cause what you not gonna do, and then it depends on my mood. Like sometimes I might say something, I
That
love
was
you,
funny.
thank you for the comment. I might say something like that. But
I'll be responding to people in my comments too. Some guy was I don't know, some random guy too. And he was like, he's like, keep the bench warm or something like that. And then I told him, keep your mom warm for me before I fly her out.
there you go. That's
uh
where you got to come back on them. Like
yeah.
they
And people don't be
internet
think
ain't
people don't
nobody
be people don't be thinking I'm not gonna say nothing, but I was like,
facts.
bro, I'm gonna say something to you. Like I said, I'm a normal person just like you is. I see, I read all that stuff, bro. Like,
Yep.
you
Hey,
know what I mean?
when you used to do the dogs in the hallway, that was an apartment building.
That's why I don't
So
do it
I
no more. But
remember specifically you said one time like people complained on you. People complained
yeah, so I
about
don't know. So the thing was like, it wasn't even nobody that was in my hall or nobody that was on my floor. Like everybody on my floor and everybody that was in my hall, they knew of me. I knew my neighbor across the street. I knew my neighbor to the left. I knew my neighbors to the right. I knew my neighbors all the way down to the end of the hall. And they all love me. They all see my videos. They ask me if the dogs need anything, stuff like that, whatever. So if I did my videos in that one general area and I didn't go nowhere else, and I didn't, you know what I'm saying, I didn't bother nobody else. I stayed on that same floor the entire time.
you.
Um, which was I don't live there no more. It was like the third. I was on the third floor, and in an apartments. And so I'm sitting there thinking like nobody complained from you know what I'm saying. These people actually follow me. You know what I'm saying? These people actually support me. They actually when they see me out, they're like, oh, we just see y'all make a video, and now sometimes they'll
Mhm.
come out and watch. Like people might not see that or whatever.
Right.
But sometimes people will come out there and just watch us have fun, and we don't bother nobody. I make sure nobody's in the hallway before I do it. Like I go and check and clear. It takes less than 5 seconds to make those type of videos. So my
Mhm.
thing was like it had to be somebody in the complex somewhere. They could have been on the other side of the building. It was like, oh, I
That's
know I
true.
know this I know this place or whatever. Um, I'm just going. I probably don't feel safe. Blah this, blah whatever. And let me complain. My thing is like I'm paying bills off these videos. Like that's my job. And I had to
Right.
explain that to the front office. I was like, I make money just from doing this. And they was like, as long as you paying rent. And like no nobody getting in trouble. And I
Right.
was like,
Like you're
yeah.
not doing no harm. It ain't late night type shit. Like, come
Yeah,
on,
and
people.
it ain't like I'm scaring people or you know what I'm saying, or like running towards people or nothing. Like we ain't had no incidents, no nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it was just me having fun with the dogs, bro. And
Right.
like I said, the videos take less than 10 seconds. It's not like I'm out there for 3-4 hours in the
Right.
hallway blocking it off for people not to walk around. So my thing was like, yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day. Like people gonna complain. The thing about having success or being fun or whatever, there's always gonna be somebody that hates you for no reason.
For
For
no
no
reason.
reason. Literally no reason. Just
Because
because
they
they
hate themselves and they jealous. It's really what it is.
who
It's
knows?
it
Who
really
knows?
is. Because it can't be nothing else. People are just so weird, bro.
Yeah.
Um, and I got to go back to brown skin for a minute because I also saw, and I don't remember who it was, and I promise you, last night I even went back and looked and couldn't find that video.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody who is a singer duetted that song or something, and you was like, maybe there's a collab in the works or something. A
Mm.
female.
That wasn't the pretty brown skin though. That was the song
Was
Sweet
it?
Love.
Oh,
And
and
that
Sweet Love is my second favorite song.
uh-huh. So it was that
Okay.
one. And that was Summer Walker. And
Yes, Summer
yeah,
Walker. Okay.
it wasn't about the song. It was like it wasn't about like the beat or nothing that she was using. I was like, I got the same beat for this song. Let's collab. Then hopefully she like listened to it or whatever and be like,
Yeah.
let's collab on a song.
She
So
fine?
no, she not reply. You gotta remember Summer Walker got like social anxiety and stuff too. So
She do.
she's just on the internet just to be on the internet. And so um, so they hopefully one day she do see it or like
Or
enough
her
people
people
tag
might
her.
see it and tell her.
Yeah, or people or something. So think about this dude that plays in the NFL, blah blah whatever. He also make music. See if you want to do something together with him.
Yep.
And yeah, you never know. You never know how it works. Like I say, the internet is powerful, and if enough people see it, it'll get to it.
Bro, you never
Get to
lie.
it.
I tell you, I with my song "Making It Out the Hood," I had no idea that song would go crazy. I really didn't.
Mm.
And we talked about, or you were talking about how, you know, I don't really remember what you said, but it made me remember to say, it made me remember to say, put out every song you got because you don't know what's gonna hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And when I put that song out, I was getting ready to quit. I was said, fuck it, I'm not doing this no more. Like this is like I'm old, so it's like, do I want to take $200 and go to the studio for 4 hours, or do I want to put that towards maybe a vacation? I want to have some
Studio.
life experiences. Yeah, you
Studio.
said studio,
Yep.
but I was getting to the point where like I'm just in a place now where like I could die tomorrow and I want to do something with my life. I want to go places. I want to see things other than the fucking hood. I want to go see shit. And
Yep.
I've never been in a position to do that. And then I'm like, fuck it, y'all. And I'm telling people on IG and TikTok, y'all, I'm getting ready to quit music. I'm putting out these last 3 songs that's already done and it's a wrap. And I put that out and that shit went viral. And I mean, it went international viral. It's still going. It's still doing good. A year
Mm-hmm.
later, literally a year, October. Um, oh, you was talking about how people put out music years later, and then it's keep promoting it like you did Brown Skin for 2 years or whatever.
Yep.
That's what you was talking about. So yeah, I'm just piggybacking off that. Like, of course, when that went viral, I was like, shit, people fucking with my music, like for real, like you were saying. You know
Yeah.
what I'm People fucking with me, like for real. Because at first I was like a meme, Everybody,
Mm-hmm.
they laughing and shit. And I'm like, all right, motherfuckers, y'all keep laughing. Like, you don't know the struggle I came from. Like, that don't mean shit to me. Um, and I just kept writing. And people like, who writing your music? I write my own shit. Like, the fuck? Like, I'm not capable of doing such. You know what I mean? But when that came out, it kind of gave me the will to keep going a little further to see what can happen. But I'm not back at like fuck this shit. It's just
Yeah.
like you get to that point, I guess sometimes. I don't know. But yeah, I was definitely feeling you when you were saying like, sometimes it make take 2 years to keep promoting the same song over and over and over before it catches, but that's just part of the game. The
Yeah.
right people just ain't hear it until now.
Exactly.
Um, but yeah, definitely fucking with your music. Let's see what else I have here. Who would you want to collab with?
Uh, Frank Ocean.
Oh wow, okay.
Definitely Frank Ocean. I get a lot of my style stuff from him anyway. Um, Jasmine Sullivan, Leon
Mm-hmm.
Thomas. I thought I could get Leon Thomas. I thought he'd be more down to earth than anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Um, who else? Definitely Summer Walker, and probably somebody like Music Soul Child. I'm not sure if he's still making music or not, but him too.
Um. All right, just off the rip, Erica Badu or Jill Scott.
Erica Badu,
Okay. Um. Anthony Hamilton or Kim.
Anthony Hamilton.
He follows me. Does he follow you?
No, I don't think so.
He follows me, bro. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
Anthony Hamilton was want to be my friend. Hell yeah, bro. We could be
yeah,
friends.
yeah.
And uh my mind just be going. This what happens when you get old. um fuck, I'll come up with it in a minute. What are your thoughts on the Diddy situation?
Man, I've been making hella memes off of that. I've been posting like in my random slides, I just randomly post a Diddy baby oil meme. That shit's so fun. That shit's so funny, bro. Like, everybody just be laughing about it. We've been laughing about it to my teammates and stuff. We just be had clowning people. Be like, bro, you need to stay away. You stay away from them Diddy parties.
Facts though. Facts though.
It's just funny. To me, it's funny. But it's a crazy situation. We gonna find out more information as they keep on finding stuff. But
I'm telling you, I'm not into like a lot of gossip and a lot of rumors. I just don't. I'm like whatever. Wait till the facts come out. But I'm so invested in this Diddy shit. I ain't gonna cap. Like back in the day when he had his reality show, Making the Band, I
mm,
just remember thinking, what a fucking asshole he is. Like he's so arrogant and really thinks he's like the king of the world. That's the way he carries himself. Which, like, I mean, a little bit of cockiness is okay sometimes, but
yeah.
he was just too much. And so I was never a fan.
Mm.
Um, but I can't wait to see the legit subpoenas and the testimonies of this shit. I can't wait. Like the legit shit. All these rumors and the list of everybody at the party and all that shit. I don't even care about that because people internet's just, people make up shit. I want to see the legal shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm involved. I mean, I ain't involved, but
Yep.
I'm not involved. I was never at a Diddy party.
You telling on yourself.
That's crazy shit.
Get one good song, yeah, Diddy parties. It's crazy.
That is funny. And even if he gets out, let's just say he got out. I don't even know that he really locked up, to be honest with you. But let's just say he got out of all this shit and he came home. Is he ever gonna be able to live this shit down? I don't think so.
Well, the way the internet is, they people minds and stuff go by stuff so quick. In less than a year, it'll not be talked about no more.
hmm Um. So all the shit that you do, like with with all your different hustles and jobs, all this stuff. Um, what do you do like with downtime? Do you have to make downtime?
I'm doing it right now. I'm just making time for other people or making time for myself because like right now we got these little 3 days off, and I just meditate. I do like I got like a breath work coach and stuff like that, and I do his exercises and I stretch. Just take care of myself. Sometimes I go get a manicure or a pedicure or something like that. Self care. Um,
Mhm,
Some little simple stuff, I don't have to do too much. My friends, they want to go to the fair. I spend some time with them or whatever. But other than that, it's real simple. It ain't nothing but a couple of hours. It's not like I got to invest 3 months into something. You know what I mean? As long as I put a little something to myself, I write my prayers and my manifestations down and or my goals or anything I have that don't take nothing but like less than 10 minutes. So I
mhm,
just dedicate my time to it's just time management. Honestly, this is
mhm,
all it is. It's just actually going by a good certain time. So the times that I'm not, even if the times that I am at like football practice, even on my little breaks or whatever, I find the time to write. You know what I mean? So like we get like little breaks in between. So we get an hour break between meetings and going out to practice. All right, that's time for me to write. You know what I mean? Just prioritizing where I put my mind to. So that's pretty. I my downtime is throughout my day to day anyway. So
mhm.
like the days I have off, I sleep in probably an extra 2 hours. That's the best way I can take care of myself. Well, other than that, that's it.
Do you like? Are you like into like grounding and like really into all that type nature?
Hmm.
I just did an
Hmm.
interview for with a retired NBA player that'll be coming out. Actually, that comes out Monday. Um, and he talked a lot about that too. I'm not deep into it, but I believe in it, and I do it when I think about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm totally into that shit too, for real. You
Yeah.
have to, you have to, just like a peace of mind. Um, so we're gonna just about kind of like wrap things up now, Josh. But I do want to say that I wish for you a Super Bowl ring. I wish for you a Grammy. I wish for you a wife that can appreciate the person that you are and some healthy, beautiful babies. Yep.
Yes.
That's
Thank
what I
you.
wish for you. Yes.
Thank you so much. I need that. That's
Yep.
motivation. I'm gonna write that down and put that on my wall,
Yep.
and I'm gonna
Those are
quote it.
those are
I'm
my
gonna quote
dreams
it.
for you.
I'm gonna quote it for you. When I get it, my speech, I'm gonna have to mention it to you. We're like, my granny, you prayed for me.
Yep.
Yeah, you talked about it.
When the kids come, you got to introduce them to me. This
Yeah,
your granny. This your granny.
this is your granny right here. You gotta
Yep.
go to Virginia and see it every year.
That's right.
I'll do that. Virginia.
That's
You
right.
said you in Richmond?
I'm in Richmond. Yeah.
Yeah, Virginia. I heard Virginia got like some real like nice scenery, like as far as like land wise.
It
I never
does.
been. Never been to Virginia.
It does.
Yeah, I gotta go out there.
The weather's pretty good for the most part too. Like it gets hot maybe a few, I don't know, not
Few
like
months. Yeah.
yeah, not even
Okay.
a few months. Like summertime's a couple months, but of the couple months, you might have like maybe 2 weeks of like 100-degree weather or 102 or some shit like that.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, it ain't bad at all for real.
Yeah, it's terrible out here. Be 110, 111. I'm like, all right.
Y'all got to be outside in that.
Woo! No, we got an indoor.
Oh,
But
okay.
them 95 degrees and stuff, sometimes we be outside. I'll be like, Coach, it's a tough one today. you know. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. We take care of ourselves here. I like it. I like it a lot on the Dallas Cowboys. They take care of us.
Good. That's good. Um, so I always ask all my guests to give advice to the people that is watching. So what would be the one piece of advice you could give people?
Uh don't prioritize your goals, just keep working towards them every day. That's probably the biggest thing. And I live my life by that because I feel like once you keep on thinking about it or overthinking it, it'll never happen. But if you keep on working about it day by day, you take it day by day, that's when you least expect it. So with your goals and ambitions, once you reach that goal to that highest point, you don't ever want to get to the point to where you like, okay, now what? Always pursue higher than what you can think you can ever achieve. So for instance, the best example I can give to you, for me, is what I wrote down my goals, and I was trying to chase something with music. I said I wanted to make an album or do like that, and I made an album. And now I'm at that point. I was like, all right, what now? Because everybody asking me for more stuff. My thing is to get to a point to where I want to just keep on doing it without stopping. And that's why I said as soon as I want to learn how to mix and master and engineer my own stuff, then I'll just be able to do that. So my next goal is to learn how to make my own music on my own. That way I don't have that goal to where it's like I'm limited to making one album or limited to making 2 or 3 songs. I can do it whenever I feel like it.
Yeah,
So prioritize your day to day, and then be specific in what you pray for, and be specific in what you want your goals to actually be. Because a lot of the times you get to a certain point to where you at, and it's not what you want. And that's why you have to be super specific and believe and trust in everything that you want in your manifestations and your goals.
that's right. I agree. 100%. Good advice. Well, Josh, thank you so much again. I appreciate the time and I
Oh, get
love
up.
you.
You gotta get the kids on here. Rocks, get up.
Yes, sir.
Come here. Come here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Come say what up to the podcast. This is your granny. Come on. Oh, you
Rocks,
go stretch.
rocks.
Go stretch. Up, 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 up. Come on. There. Rock.
Oh, hey, puppy.
Ah,
Hey, puppy.
yeah.
Oh, so
There's
sweet.
rocks right here. And then we got Rim back there in the
Mhm.
back stretching too.
Which
Rock.
one? Which one shuts the door and the other one be tripping?
Remy in the back. Let me get in here. Rim. Come here, Rim. Up, Rim. There she is. Rim dog.
Yeah.
She be closing the door super hard. And they're
What's
right.
yep? What's the look at looking like? What'd you say?
Mm-hmm.
What's the breed?
They like a box and a pit mix.
Okay.
Yeah, so she Remy got like the pit body style and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, she look more like the pit than more than anything. Rock's got
Hmm.
like a boxer type of body, but she got like this slim pit face.
Hmm.
Yeah, they mom turned 14.
Wow.
Yeah, so they live a long time.
That's
So
right.
got a long time. Rim is 5 and Rox is 7. Rox is getting old. Me and Rox is getting old.
You say you and rocks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you put them on the podcast. Thank you.
Yeah, they be chilling. They don't. They A lot of people think they crazy and stuff like that until like you get around them. They really don't do much. They really don't. Like they'll be chilling and sitting down majority of the time, but majority of the time all they want to do is play, like she's doing right now in the background, just chew on a few toys. They don't really
Hmm.
mess up nothing or nothing like that. They really easy to watch. You just take them for a walk and they good. You know what I mean? That's why I really like how they are, you know, as a personality. But
Yeah.
really, yeah, on the internet, we just make the personality. You know what I mean? So
Right.
like, it's like teaching them little small stuff like closing the door or teaching them how to do push-ups on my back and stuff like that. They be
Hmm.
willing to do it. We just all have fun with that type of stuff. Come here, Holmes. Come, you don't come back at. You sitting back there looking. Come here. Come. No, you good. Okay. She just go sit right there now, I guess.
I just want to look. That's all right. Well, thank you, Josh. And like I said, I'm thankful for your time. I know
I'm
time is
thankful for you
important,
too. I
Margaret.
really appreciate it. Keep
Yeah.
going. Keep going. Always. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You keep on
Thank
doing everything that you're doing, no matter if it's teaching the music or Ubering. I'll be seeing the little videos of you Ubering with your music
you.
and stuff too. Keep on going. I see
And let
how
me
high.
tell you, I hate Ubering, bro. Like I hate that shit. I don't want people in my car. I tried like you do with the dogs, I try to make it fun.
Yeah.
But I hate that shit. And I don't want to do it. I have to do it to pay the bills, but I
Yeah.
hate it. I swear to God I do.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't smoke weed or nothing, and people get in the car, bro, and my whole fucking car smell like a whole damn smoke shop. I'd be like, God damn.
Yep.
I gotta go clean the car out and shit for the rest of the week.
Hmm.
But yeah, we do what we gotta do.
Always.
All right. Well, I love you, Josh. I tell you that in your DM sometimes, but I'm telling you in real life now, as
I
much
love
as
you
real
too.
life is.
Yeah, I get to see you in person. How close is Pennsylvania to you?
Shit, that's like 5 hours to maybe 6 hours.
Yeah, we play out there. We play the Eagles and we play uh Pittsburgh out there. So I don't
Oh,
know if
for
you,
real?
yeah, if you wanna, we could try to
That'd be
figure something out. Yeah, we can
that'd
get
be
you to a
awesome.
game. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd definitely come. My
Yeah.
grandson got killed last year, so he can't come, but he would love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All
But
right, stay in touch.
all right. See you later.
I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
You're welcome.